We just wanted to discover our foundation. And that foundation, first of all, your country, Africa needed, and after that, other country, they needed, where we're coming from.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is George, and I'm an industrial engineer.
Sorry, we want to make a request because we are live. We can't hear any of you. I just request that
Talk loud.
we be louder.
Louder than that?
Yes.
Okay, my name is George, and I want to give the genesis of this so that you appreciate where it is coming from up to where we are now. We are setting up a massive special economic zone in Marindi as Araba Special Economic Zone. As we do that, we called our partners from America and from other places to come and agree with us on the best approach to do it in such a massive scale that it is able to solve the African problems. And what we were dealing with is the waste of resources across the continent, and how best we tap our natural resources, could be agriculture or minerals, to transform this continent. And as they came, and as we are trying to see how best to do that, there was one gentleman that was not very interested in those industrialization things. And he's here, and we were with him for like a week, and we were able to appreciate his thinking about what he can do in Africa. And he talked about the waste of the youth, and the waste of talents, and the waste of those opportunities. And so we thought then the best thing is we have a different forum for him to explain to the world what he can do with those that have been in the sector like him. And that's how we ended up here. So his focus is on culture, on art, on music, and how he can bring Hollywood here. Education, and how he can bring the Hollywood here. The expertise, the capitations, the experiences, the equipment, to bring our standards here to that standard. That is the genesis of this. So we are here for him to tell you what he wants to do in those areas with those that have been in the same space as him. And that's why we are here. That's the history.
So if I may say something small, so when we're talking about him, we're talking about Dr. Olympia. This is the famous Dr. Olympia. He has done great things in Hollywood. He owns one of the massive production companies in Hollywood. He also has schools in Hollywood. So today, history will tell that Churchill has signed a deal with Hollywood, an amazing deal that they're just about to unravel to us, to the rest of us. So this is exciting for all of us.
So for the viewers, just asking your name.
Oh, my name is Claire. I'm a consultant. I'm the brand ambassador of the Alaba.
My name is George Forrester. I'm the Chief Executive Officer, Araba Special Economic Zones.
Great. So, big man, you wanna take it up, and then I can pick it up after you. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Princess Olympia. Karibu sana. Welcome, my brother. Karibu sana.
Karibu sana.
Karibu sana.
I was asked Mr. Daniel because I would like to, as a respect the culture, the Swahili language. I want to have all my brother, sister, Africa understand. So Swahili language, say what's going on and whatever he can explain. And I put it in your hand right now, say something Swahili language where we are.
We had Westwood, Westlands. Yes, and
Swahili language.
Kiswahili.
Kiswahili,
Tuko hapa Westwood, Westlands
Jambo.
Wazungu wanajua hiyo peke yake. Jambo bwana. Habari Ghana.
Bwana Ghana.
Mzuri sana.
Mazuri sana.
Wageni. Makaribisho. Kenya yetu. Hakuna matatu. That one you know. Hakuna matata. That one you know. Karibu sana. Welcome.
Thank you.
Karibu is welcome.
Karibu.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So great. It's a beautiful story. I guess nitampatia nafasi just to say something and why today is such an important day. Then I can recap after he's done. But I'm excited that we are here today, and thank you so much for those who've joined us here and who are joining us online. Asante sana. Perhaps you mind sharing with them the vision that you had and where we are heading.
All right, the name of God, I am very, very thankful to great Africa people, great country, Kenya. You know, this is my first time coming to my motherland, my root. I was very, very shocked when I come to airport. They look at these people like they know me for years. It's engaged. I've never been in such an experience. I have been 65 countries. This is, I feel I'm dreaming. Because I dreaming because from childhood, the great Africa and great Africa people inspire me with their culture, with dancing, with the music, with their custom, with their ability, arousing. I believe they can talk to the tree, they talk to animals, they talk to anybody. I cannot. But I was inspired with such a beautiful energy because I am born in Iran, city of Mashhad. My country have diversity of different diversity, different races, different ethnicity, different language, different custom. And I was dreaming one day I'm going to go and share with the world. And in my country they have a city called Khorramshahr, they call Abadan, they have a Bushehr, they have Bandar Abbas, and on, as all the same thing like my family here, the same thing. So those are the ones happy to myself, not driving for my mind, driving for my heart to come here. It takes 60 years until I can get in. 60 years in my life. It was,
Welcome.
thank you.
Welcome.
So now I want to tell everyone what I do. You know, when you have a garden, you have to have maintained.
Yeah.
I'm doing for my heart, to be honest with you. I believe African people have a lot of source, a lot of knowledge, a lot of gift, women and men, especially young people, who has not been lost. They've been a little hiding. It's a time right now to be enlightening great Africa for Africa people. I never challenged him with God. When I was here, because the source of the outside of Africa, they have different mentality. It's just lack of education. When you come here, see Africa, talk to Africa, walk in here, you understand you are in heaven. So I did not for first time, I don't know how many the day I was here supposed to the decision of court for the president. I was asked God, I want to show me your ability. I want this country right now, the world looked at. Unbelievable how peaceable the brother and sister. This is the beginning of the chapter new of the Africa. And I laying down and I praying, and I was so excited. I am congratulated to all the nominee of the president and the Mr. President, Mr. William Ruto, who congratulate, and I'm so glad this is the car. Wow! I mean, wow! This is car. Wow! I mean, still I can know. This is why I'm talking to you. Every country, you're gonna say, "Wow! What happened? What happened?
What just happened?
What just happened?" It's still they are getting this. My God, non-acceptable. But you know who did it? Africa people. This is time to can see how they like-minded, how to get together, how to bring the woman involved, how to bring young people involved, how to let them know this is your country, this is you. You are as Africa people what you can create to be independent, to see we have a lot of source, educate. And also I am as a born one, I create Olympia, remember Olympic of athletes, those my brother who are athlete boxing. This is nothing to do with Olympic athletes. This Olympia of culture, art, entertainment. And it was so blessing to be announced the date of the first Olympia. It's going to be on November 24 until December 1st, 2024 in America. And I'm going to have all the dignitaries who are around me to be welcome you, all of you. And the second, you're going to be China, but you have many, many countries. But the third one, when I'm here before I'm going to announce it, they're going to 2030, it will be Africa to be host. But you have to remember, this Olympia, the 15 different art, I'm going to say it my English, but please on your language in Swahili, with your Instagram, with Twitter, everything to try to pass it. This is your part. Dancing, music, painting, sculpture, literature, theater, cinema, fashion, humanitarian, man and woman, special need, culinary art, architect, environment, and unity for wellness. We work together to describe everything. But each one, there are 15 categories. Dancing, 15 different type of dancing of Kenya. Is not Tanzania, is not Nigeria. Because there is 15 different music of Kenya. For example, we have a music in old-fashioned day. But today we have to let young people create something. That's why up to 15, we have to let them be open with their Cato, their Twitter, this is very beautiful. They go too fast. But we have to be a friend with our young people and let them also educate the traditional speaking, the tradition, maybe one province, one country, Ghana or Nigeria, they have different language, or here some, they have to keep that one. And the architect environment, maybe you have some different way for environment. So that's why I put 15 categories. So we're going to have 225 artists from Kenya, 225 artists from America, 225 artists for every country, 225. So these 225 artists, we're going to work with Kenya, with young people, everything. Each one, for example, music, they have a panel of the icon, the panel who teach in university about the music, the panel who critic. Always have to bring in media. Media is good, my dear. Media, we have to be involved. Number one, your government, Mr. President, everybody have a mother, father, family. We have to be united. We have to make them involved. This is beautiful. That's the best way it's going to work. So we have a program for the government television or government newspaper. The people, they're going to perform it. They want the elected, the panel, they elect certain people. But people are going to watch it. Which perform, they're going to vote. I did this one 1996 in the United States with Mr. Bill Gates, Microsoft. They provide 100 people to everybody can vote. The same thing we can vote. So the Kenya choose this is who are these 225. The other countries is 225. Every 3 years, all 225 artists from different countries coming together, not for competitive, not for competitive, to be united. This is my dance, this is my literature, this is my poetry, this is my music, this is who I am. And respect, and you be open to your other country. This is the best thing ever right now in history happening. Either people from Getty Museum, the highest billion-dollar sculpture, literature from Rome, to France, from England. Mr. Jimmy, billion compete. You know, you are fighting 100 years for this invented, this better, raw form, or make a Mona Lisa fake or something. Let me open, respect that, and let erosion other countries such as great Africa and Kenya people the opportunity to go to that literature of himself, poetry of himself, for own people, own language, or write, painting, fashion with own. But you are coming and say, oh my God, look at the painting. Because you don't have that market yet. You make it control that market, this is good, that's what's the rest of the people. For own benefit, I'm very, very thankful to this English people from France, England, Russia, China, all the people understand the key right now today, respect one culture. We don't need to change anybody. We may have to educate you. Maybe you need something, vehicle of the technology, vehicle TV, vehicle other things. We're going to bet in return what we need, the culture of Africa, the painting of Africa, the dancing of Africa, all the 15, becoming time by 15 times by 15, 225 artists who present, this is who we are.
Awesome. Are we together? Thank you so much, Mr. Olympia. I think I know you have so many questions on your head, but let me just make it brief. The reason why he's here, and first of all, you did tell them your love for God.
Of course, absolutely.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
It's very important. He's very keen on empowering Africans to actually realize their full potential, and you can only do that through culture. And so he's been in Hollywood for how many years now?
My life.
Yes, and so he introduced, what was that he introduced for family?
Thank you for over. I was they have a very famous entertainment magazine called Hollywood Reporter. The owner of the Hollywood Reporter, because they are very, very distinguished people, she knows, her name is Miss Tichi Woodkesser. We have they call Woman in Film, one of those, arts, award they have, and different. And they have a board of directors that time, Mr. Howard Koch, the movie called Ghost, Mr. Donald Connors, Singing on the Ring. They have I'm going to bring asking my Daniel to be sure, give you information enough to understand where I'm coming from. And what happened I come with the idea on 1995 at the Cannes Film Festival. The idea was everybody say, when we have an award, we got Cannes or get Berlin, nobody going to come to our movie because one movie come Die Hard, Rambo, what happened, but it's award value. I come with the idea, I say, you know what, how about every festival, we have 56 film festivals, major film festivals, and those are bring the winner of these one more time, ultimate award. And remember, Mr. Jack Berlin said, wow, what did you say? Yes, it is the way it works. So he said, come tomorrow, and I went over there, and sitting over there, 1,000 people, and 56 film festival, and the man, Mr. Jack Valenti, I never forgot, 500, they put his hand up, they put it down. I got hit it. I cannot change Hollywood. But if you listen to young man, so I never have so much project during I remember I'm sweating. We're going to support it. And the key word, and they say, if you're listening, you don't have to cry for Hollywood. Hollywood looking for best director, best writer, best actor. So that story started. I come to America. He said, introduce him to Mr. Dick Clark, American Bandage, Michael Jackson, the Elton John, all the things come from Dick Clark production. And this man, and I remember the first day when I went over there, all the people were waiting because Mr. Jack went over there, and I went the first time when I see Mr. Dick Clark. Says, you know, I done 160 shows. Why I did not come with this idea?
Yeah.
I said, this for you. But for me, do you know who's introduced me? We are dreaming this from White House 4 years. I said, I know, because you're professional. For me, I believe independent filmmaker, independent musician from other countries get a chance to come here to worldwide, recognize the independent. So make a story short, they take me to the academy, or we're supposed to sign with Mr. Ted Turner by the November 25th, some reason, you know, it's Hollywood. It is not happening, and he didn't have a contract, November. But I never give up. Stay on your faith. You know, you have a, you know, dream. This is my dream. I'm not stuck in with him. I'm going forward on my dream, go my faith. Bring the God in your life. Whatever you have, you know, just your personal. I went forward on my, you know, heart, and go, come back. It's coming back in. Come back it was a time. So I did not give up, because they bought Mr. Ted Turner all the studio CNN, and we becoming chairman Tom Warner, because I have a signature. I can get a $50 million out of $700 million. I did not sue, because Mr. CNN, I did not come to this country to sue. It have a contract. I was my heart. Anytime I feel too tired, you know, I'm going. This is story for you, because young people. I want to be a perseverance. This is the ask me with the fortune money to sit down with the other network. I did not do that. I do it here from my heart to understand. This is going to give you some energy to people understand. It's not all about money. This is for me priceless when you're listening to this one. So I went to the ocean in California. I saw a statue of the Monica, the Lady Monica statue. And I look at that and say, what have I done in my life? 15 years of working so hard. I'm trying to be an independent filmmaker. And I saw the statue laughing at me. I said, no, I got delusion now. A statue laughing at me. And I tried to pass. I saw the newspaper on Los Angeles Times, our former president, Bill Clinton. They said, what's going on with the motion picture? Either Disney, they make a bad cartoon. And I pick up the paper, I talk to Dick Carter, I say, son, everybody worry about you.
Yeah.
You know, where are you? I say, no, I have something I saw in the paper book. Mr. Bill Clinton said, bad movie, bad cartoon, bad cartoon. I say, son, how long been in America? It's a political. The fundraising does not touch money. They are going to be finished by 1 week. So it doesn't matter. So anyway, to make a story short, I went to him with Jack Valenti. We got the Mr. President's attention, and I say, you know what? This is union. Our son Disney have to make cartoons. Why not every studio, like a Paramount, Warner Brothers, everybody, make 3 movies, like 1,000 movies. Why make 3 movies, family movie for own family? Because what we make affecting all of the world. This movie, this TV, they go to other countries. This painting, this fashion. So thanks God, the grace of God, on 1994, we are passed a law. Every studio, they have to make a family movie. Today, I want to tell you, after 25 years, 1,000 movies on television, and they go to every country has been done, and I'm very happy as a citizen, I've done something. So with that kind of experience, I come here to open my heart for Africa, for experience I have. So I'm done. And this respect I have in America, it doesn't matter Republican, Democrat, anybody that see I create some family. So when you have some power and God give to me and believe 100%, if He not give it to you more than me, it's not last. All of you have that gift. But you have to working together to bring that gift up. So I'm here today to come tell you I'm here from my heart, and all the experience I have, all the whatever I can be a service, together make Olympia Award, these 25 artists, to bring them to the United States, because the first host is going to be in 2014, November 24 until December 25, to bring him and also let us know what I need, what you need. I have a non-profit organization. in the United States, it takes a lot of. So I'm not come here say donate from here, donate from here. No, you're so much talented. You have a lot of ability. Anything educate you need to know more about your country, about your culture, about the technique. And I am here to supporting you. In return, I need not other help me to other culture, to help me your culture, your music, your ability, because I know you have it.
Great. Oh, that's well explained.
I want to ask you one thing, Daniel. Very clear. I want because right now it's here. I want to use whatever you understand from me.
Yeah.
Make a Swahili language.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
I'll try. So nianze na Kiswahili ama just explain it in English first. What you try to say. Kiswahili. Yeah. So Mr. Olympia amefanya Uingereza, Hollywood to be precise, miaka yake karibu yote zaidi ya miaka 50. Ako mpaka na studio zake zile zinaitwa Canon Studios, na amefanya sinema nyingi sana, filamu. Lakini katika miaka yake hii sasa ya baadaye, moyo wake, na hii ni mara ya kwanza yeye kufika hapa Kenya, amehisi kwamba roho yake iko hapa Afrika na anahitaji kurejesha ule ujuzi ambao umeupata pale Marekani, urejeshe aeleze kuinua vipawa na hasa mambo ya tamaduni, culture hiyo nazungumza, manake hiyo ndio yapenda sana. Olympia anayozungumzia sio ile Olympic ya masumbwi na kandanda, Olympia ya tamaduni ambao hakuna mshindi, kila mtu atakuwa mshindi kwa sababu atakuwa anaonyesha tamaduni zao. Kwa hivyo hiyo ndio ndoto yake, na tarehe 24 Novemba atakuwa na moja kule Amerika, na amewaalika nyinyi wote, na amewaalika wanasarakasi, mtu yote ambaye ana talanta aje aweze kuonyesha. Kwa hivyo yeye anafanya kazi na mataifa mbalimbali. Kwa hivyo anatumaini kwamba mwaka huu pia Kenya, ingawa naona kidogo muda uko mchache, wataweza kujumuika kwa hayo. Na I've explained them to why Olympia on 24th. Sawa. Now I know yale mnataka kuuliza, manake Claire alikuwa amewagusia and why you're here. Manake when you hear about Hollywood, alafu Churchill, ile ingine mtauliza ya pesa ngapi, naenda huko lini. I'm telling you, we know when you hear Hollywood and Churchill, Olympia, they'll start talking about when I'm traveling to America, how much is this money we're talking about, and what are we signing. I think ya muhimu sana, what is critical here is to understand the potential we have as Africans. Right now I'm seeing very young media houses here. How hawakua the last 5 years, and I'm so glad that you're here. That means huko nje kuna watu wengi sana ambao wana talanta just like you guys, if you watch Nas Daily, ambao they've not been able to express themselves. So with this expertise, ambao hiyo ndio ilikuwa mada ya pili, sijui kama ni mruhusu wazungumze hayo, ni kuweza kutengeneza studios kama hizo tu za huko Uingereza, na kuweza kulete kufanya producers na directors na actors ambao wanaweza eleza stories zetu hapa vile tu tunaelezwa stories za Amerika, ndio hao pia they be able to consume what we have here from Africa. Manake hilo tu ndio jambo ambalo lijafanyika ulimwenguni. Sisi tumekuwa tupokea tu hadithi za watu wengine, hatujaweza kusema hadithi zetu. So in short I said, it's time Africa shared its story, and you're keen on putting your expertise and experience and resources to come up with a production studio, proper studios where we can tell our stories as Africans.
Yes, I cannot better than that. I want to have a special thanks to American Chinese CEO Society, my dear Robert Son and Ms. Lisa, and member of also all the American Chinese CEO, to brought me here, sponsor, and also Mr. Homer Stoner, great friend of mine, and Mr. George and Carlos, the lawyer, And I was so very, very, very touching my heart, the reaction of the governor, which is so much right now election happening, and they have to put the parliament, but at the same time they're receiving me and understanding where is my heart, and just to remember, please have to be communicate together. I am very open to any question you have. You're welcome to ask question, but don't let it just finish from here. Daniel, when I Mr. George showed me the Daniel the YouTube, I said, oh my God, look at that. I saw you speaking, arousing people. Wow! I said, you know, God, when you bring some person, they brought the right person, and I'm so very proud of you.
Thank God.
Simple. Proud of you, can see your heart for your people, your heart for young people, and we have to bring the woman. We have to bring the woman involved, engage, and together we make a better life for everybody. The grace of God, especially for our women, and noble praise for our children.
Awesome. Awesome. Sijui kama mpaka hapo tuko sawa. Kabla ya kuja hapa alikuwa mgeni wa rais wa Tanzania, Madam Suluhu, na akaweza kidogo kuibiwa na kampuni hiyo ambao ina uwekezaji mkubwa sana pale Malindi. Wanafanya project kubwa sana ya investment ya property. Kwa hivyo ni hayo tu kwa sasa, na kabla tuende kuna makaratasi kidogo tutajaza, lakini ni yale tu makubaliano ya kwamba ipo safari ambayo tunataka kuanza. Sio safari yetu mimi na yeye, ni safari ya the future generation. Manake if we don't empower the next generation, the youth, then tutakuwa tumepotea. And as I said a while ago, kulikuwa na channel kama 2-3 when we were starting our comedy. And now, when I see this, I'm excited that perhaps, kwa sababu comedians wote, for instance, if you take Churchill show, comedians wangapi ni 40 minutes. So ukizungumza na ukue na mgeni, utahave comedians wawili kwa every week. Does that mean hakuna comedians Kenya nzima? Does that mean you can only watch one Maria program? Inamaanisha kwamba hizi channel zote zina nafasi ya kuwa na Maria na Churchill show na vipindi zingine nyingi sana, lakini hizo vipindi zinafanywa wapi? Who's producing them? And I pose a question to you. All of us, including wazazi wetu, we've all acted in primary and secondary school festival. Culmination yake inakuaga wapi? Those who made it to the national level. Si mnafanya state house and that's it. The reality is, most of the doctors you see here, the engineers you see here, lawyers you see here, they would have even made to be some amazing, fantastic actors and actresses, or musicians, or designers, or models, lakini hakuna ile kuendeleza. And so, na hapo ndio tunapoteza tamaduni zetu. Ndio ukitembea around utaona kijana amevaa kofia ya 50 cents. Ndio utaona mwingine amevaa Jordan. Hiyo sio kumaanisha uwezi vaa Luanda Magere, ni kwa sababu hujai pewa hadithi ya Luanda Magere. Ni kwa sababu juzi tu mmejua mambo ya Wakanda. Kwa sababu hiyo ni story ya Afrika. Ndio sababu Lupita akiandika kile kitabu chake cha watoto Sulwe kinapata mvutio dunia nzima. So ni wakati wa Afrika kueleza hadithi zake. So whatever we are talking about here, and we are agreeing with Olympia here with the experience and his network, is we pick up on that culture and export it, and we make people believe and create new leaders, and that's why we are here. Yeah. So perhaps because we are live, we can maybe pick 1 or 2 questions. Yeye ana hadithi, wajua miaka ikisonga huo unapenda sana hadithi. I hope sija na naona nikielekea huko haraka sana. Labda maswali mawili matatu, then we'll have to release him. Yeye yuelekea kesho, imekuwa mkutano haraka sana, alafu yeye yuasafiri arudi nyumbani. Kwa hivyo maswali mawili matatu tu, 1 or 2 questions, yeah, for you.
Really, and just want to say one more thing, Arjun. I want every young people who are here, maybe you edit it on your version, put a little bit, and they bring the like a Olympia award in Africa. So have a communication, tag it to me. I can give you material. The question you have, not some of the question maybe you are not here in your mind. Question mark, bring it to your. I asked my dear John here, be a announcer right now, be a coordinator between you guys and me, so we can communicate and working together. Now I'm ready.
Yeah. Now the reason